This is Queen Elizabeth's room when she came to Ghana.
Growing up, I used to hear stories about colonial vessels coming down to the coast of Ghana to take a lot of us, to enslave us and work for them under very terrible, inhumane conditions in foreign lands. Off the coast of Accra is the Osu Castle, also called Fort Christianburg, and this place has a significant history of the slave trade era.
What's up guys, how are you doing today? It's just Ben here. I'm currently at the Osu Castle, and this place is actually a historic place where our ancestors were enslaved by our colonial rulers, and this is actually a business center. So I'll show you guys around and let's see how it goes.
Osu Castle is a place that was initially not meant for slavery. It was built purely for residency, storage, and a business center. But later, they also started trading in slaves.
I'm currently at one of the dungeons, and I learned there are 12 of these dungeons here, but currently it's occupied by government officials and they're using it as their offices. So this is the only one that is available here. But yeah, so actually these are the dungeons where our forefathers were brought, the slaves. This is where they were brought so that they'll be, transported from here to the Caribbean and the Virgin Islands. So these gases were made where they were disposed of, the waste products and other stuff. So yeah, going on the inside, you can see there's this other gases too here. It's pretty dark inside. So basically, from the top there, that is where their food was being thrown off to them inside here. So the thing is, their food, the meal that they were having wasn't having a specific time or a specific duration when it comes. So let's say they didn't have it like in the morning that food is coming, or in the afternoon it's coming. It can come in the morning today, tomorrow it can come in the evening, the following day it can come in the afternoon. Yeah, it depends on how the colonial masters prepare the food and how they did that things. I don't know, I just don't know. It's very, very sad here. Whoa, this thing is actually deep. Look, 25 meters down. Wow. So these three ladders is where our first Prime Minister, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, used. And in the middle one is actually what he used normally, and his visitors used the ones on the right and this one too as well. So this is Queen Elizabeth's room when she came to Ghana in 1961, and this is her bed. This is what she slept on when she was here. And also, the reason she came to Ghana in 1961 is because she came to deliver some paperwork to Nkrumah at that time. So that's why she came to Ghana in 1961. And another event also happened in 1977 when King Charles of UK, of England, also came here to sleep on the same bed. So so the only two people who have come to stay in this room is the Queen of England, and then also the current King of England, King Charles. So yeah.
Left a star glowing in your eyes when I'm not aware. You left a scar. I fall into your lies.
So this is the former presidential office where it was used by Sir Lord Listowel, and then also the last person who used it after him was the late Jerry John Rawlings. So this was his seat that he used to sit in, I mean his desk, office desk, and like the reason why he chose this castle to be his presidential office is because because of his background. He was a military officer, and also because of the security that was here. Look at this.
So when you look here, we have two gates, the main gate and then just this one. So this is the reason why
The former president Jerry John Rawlings chose this place, because of security. You know, those times the political environment was very, very tough and very competitive. So he had to find a place which was very, very secure. So he used to have his helicopter parked here.
at this point where the grass are, you can see the concrete stuff here. So he used to park his helicopter there
so that in case of any attack, he would just run off from this room straight downstairs and then go hop on his helicopter and then fly off. So that's the main reason why he chose this place as the best place for a presidential office during his term. I found this canyon here.
Take a look. Oh, nice.
Standing here, I can see some famous landmarks here. I don't know if you can see this famous Ghana's abandoned tallest building in the country. Let me show you guys if you can see it.
So yeah, that straight over there is Ghana's abandoned tall building. It's kind of sad though.
So this behind me is a fish pond that was created by Nkrumah, and then it was finally drained last month. I don't know the reason why it was drained, but yeah, it's let me show you. This is the spiral lane that leads to the door of no return, and I want to show you guys around. The reason why this place is so simulated is because it's having a very thin lane that two people cannot walk through, so they have to walk one after the other, and the masters will stand at the top, and then they would be counting the slaves to know how many people are going down to the door of no return. So finally, this is the door of no return, where the slaves will come come through. We try to open it. Yeah. Okay, so finally this is the door for return where this will come through to the side and then they'll head off to the ocean. This ends our story of the Osu Castle, and what I want to say is it's been a great challenge for Ghana in the old times. But you know, finally, thanks God, we've gained independence. Let me close the door of return. It is a door of return for me. This is actually a door of return for me, not a door of return for me. Yeah, flood the place. I'm returning back to the castle. I'm not a slave.
The reason for this video is to shine a light on the story of the slave trade in Ghana. It also plays an important role in Ghana's history. Going back in time to learn about how the slave trade started in Ghana was really mind-blowing. If you like this video, hit the like button and then also subscribe. And of course, I will definitely see you on the next one.